over the years when I didn't know. I've said some shit to you, vice versa. Just not knowing. Nobody's purposely ignorant.
Right.
But when it's time to be awoken from the ignorance, if you still fight the information,
yeah, ain't nothing wrong with saying that or feeling that way, unless you gonna end the relationship based off your thoughts of what's going on.
right?
If you misunderstand it and you don't accept that, yeah, that's a problem.
Alabama. What a great place to be. I wish I was in Alabama because it felt free watching them boys beat up on them racists.
Alabama Crimson Tide, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
And getting personal like it, they knew each other on a first name basis. Right hook, left hook, folding chairs. We knocking out squares.
Everywhere.
Giving shoulder tears.
Shoulder tears.
Beat up by the docks, did our thing.
And baby scared.
Bing, 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 biggity, bling, bing, bing. That security guard throwing his hat up was dope.
Hey, that was like a flare, nigga. Niggas.
He said, fuck this tie, fuck this job.
Yeah, man. Hey, he did it. Hey, he showed a lot of restraint at first. He was trying to talk to him at first. Like,
come on, buddy, relax.
Yeah,
relax,
down, man.
Buddy. You just got to move your boat. The big boat's trying to dock.
Yeah, the big boat is president. Man.
And all you got to do, they called it something different. It ain't a real boat they was in. It's like a fondue or a condor. Please type in the name of what them white folks was on.
A little ass boat.
Yeah, come on, buddy, stop. Look, buddy, I got to get you to move here. The boss up here on the dock says you can't have this boat docked here. The big boat needs to back in, and you already know what word came in next.
Yeah. I'm not moving my shit anywhere. We're already here. We were here first, buddy. We were here first.
This is our country, buddy.
Yeah, go back to Africa. Okay.
This is our country. You know.
I ain't never been to Africa, man. I'm from Alabama, bro, down the street. I'm from Auburn. I mean, I'm from
pontoon. It's called a pontoon. A pontoon is a boat that white people get that can't afford real boats.
It's like a baby yacht.
It's like the go-kart of boats.
The go-kart, the scooters of boats.
It's a go-boat. A cart boat. No, yeah, it's a pontoon.
A go-boat.
It was very interesting, man.
Nah, man.
But you seen him trying to show that restraint.
He was. It was one at first, and there was two white boys coming around talking shit, and you could tell that you could see that the body language. The body language said entitlement.
Somebody said we was here before them. I get that, man. We just talking about the event, man. We was definitely here before them.
Yeah,
we get it.
He getting deep.
But here's the thing: it was dope to try to see my brother, the security guard, try to stick to company policy. Yeah. He tried to stick to the employee guidebook.
You know he tried because he turned his hat to the back twice before the physical altercation. Then he turned it back. He forgot he was at work.
Yeah.
Hey, check this out, motherfucker.
You know he was saying,
oh shit, let me turn my shit back around.
He was saying all the company words too. Halt!
Please understand.
Stand down.
Conduct. Procedure.
Procedure says relax. All that procedural stuff.
All that. And then, but once the nigga put his hands on him, it was over.
You know when a white boy shoves you, that's different than a push.
Yeah.
A push is like, oh my bad, I pushed, get out my way. But a shove is like
the nigga had to run and start.
Yeah, he shoved him.
He had like a 10-yard run and start.
Yeah, he shoved him. It was beautiful to watch us fight back.
Man,
they always show us in situations like that where we the victim. Some of us got to be like Pop said. Some of us got to have that mentality that shit. When it's time to die, it's just time to die. We both going though.
Nigga, let's die.
Because don't nobody really want to die. I don't care how racist you are. Once you figure out, oh yeah, you can go ahead and do what you're gonna do. But we both dying together, nigga. This is a grenade in my hand.
We dying together, my nigga. Yeah, we dying together.
Sometimes you got to be willing to go. I hate to say it because we got kids and family and we don't want to go, but I don't care how racist anybody is. They don't want to die too. Right. Do you think that them racist white folks that was lynching black people would have risked the lynching if they knew they was going to get lynched too?
If they knew they was going to die with us, they wouldn't did that shit. Hell no.
Don't nobody want to go with you. They want to go at you.
Right.
But when you got...
He thought he was alone. He said, ain't no co-workers over here but the white boy on the side. That's like a teenager damn near.
That's a great call. He thought he was alone.
Yeah, we thought he was alone.
We thought he was by himself, Judge.
Hey, a racist slogan is, we thought he was alone.
We thought.
Because it makes it big and bad when you by yourself.
Right.
Yeah. And then he thought he was alone too. The black dude wasn't asking. He wasn't looking around for help.
Right.
He was just squabbing. Hey man, it's time to go. and you saw the nigga from upstairs run down. He probably was watching it from the jump, watching the argument.
What the fuck are you doing down there?
Watching the argument, like, oh, these niggas out here arguing this shit.
Yeah.
As soon as the white boy put his hands on the black dude, and then the other white boy ran over to jump him. That's when he came down. You saw him running down. Running down.
It just started happening. Sometimes when it happens, man, you can't stop it. It just started happening, man.
Hey, and then the more black dudes came out. What about the nigga that dove in the water, bro?
Man, he was amazing. That
nigga got his afro wet and everything.
Here's what y'all got to realize. This was a place in Montgomery, Alabama that people go to socialize, take their girls on dates, maybe find a new girl, holla at a chick, go get a nice bite to eat. This is a tourist attraction.
Sunday.
He dove into the water.
Right.
And
wasn't nobody swimming.
And his find a bitch clothing.
Right.
These are the garments he bought the previous week, took to the cleaners, got his hair braided up and puffed out, whatever he's on. This is the stuff he puts, he jumped in the water with the stuff he puts on to romance or find a new woman. You have to be impressed by the dedication.
Nah, man, for sure. And it wasn't no quick swim.
Nah.
He started getting tired, nigga.
Yeah, you could tell.
He started to wind a little bit. But once he got to the dock, he pulled himself up. And then he got busy instantly. Immediately.
You could tell he had either had swimming lessons or had watched a lot of swimming movies.
Right.
Or is really into Olympic swimming.
He watched Cocoon like 4-5 times.
Because he 4-stroked 10 yards.
That nigga got there.
He could have swam a 7 flat 40. He 4-stroked 10 yards.
They called him Marquise Phelps. He dove in. He was like, nah, man, I need that fade too.
I bet you his picture is hanging by the pool at the Montgomery, Alabama YMCA.
Yeah.
I bet you he's won a meet or he saved a life or he was in the Navy or something.
Yeah, something, bro.
He
dove over there, and when he got up, when he got to the deck and pulled himself out the water, he didn't look around, nigga. He got straight to business.
Right.
He got busy.
Yeah.
Bink, slide niggas, throwing niggas off.
He got busy.
Yeah. And I love it, man. I love to see strangers, black men. Usually we get the bad rap of if you don't know a black dude and he looking at you, what you looking at, my nigga?
Oh, we be fearless when it come to us. You see another brother that look like you be ready to kill him and fight him. And
I love
he's a bitch to you. And
I don't know that nigga. I don't know
let's
him.
jack him, all that. So this is one of the first public displays of unity.
Right.
Look, hey, football, basketball ain't black unity.
Right. Nah,
that ain't black unity.
That's just nigga that love the same sport.
Right. But when you see something like this,
a nigga you don't know getting beat on by some white boys.
Right.
You gonna hop out of a boat.
Right.
Dive out of boat, swim across the lake to help him fight.
Beautiful.
Dedication. I love it.
Beautiful. So dude swims across. My favorite guy, second favorite guy, is the folding chair dude.
Oh yeah.
The dude with the folding chair was committed to the cause.
He said somebody got to go to sleep.
Somebody has to.
It's night.
Somebody has to. And the guy he kept hitting with that chair. Ooh. He was trying to get active though. But I was saying something earlier. How do we know this is a race riot? Something else could have went on.
Yeah.
Maybe he told him his wife was musty. Excuse me, sir. You're going to have to tell your wife to put some deodorant on. This bitch is musty as a motherfucker on this river.
Keep waving their hands. She keep doing this shit. I'm getting whiffs of must.
If somebody, I mean, that might kick off a riot. Somebody tell you your wife musty.
I might. And the way he ran over like he was about to leave.
Right.
And he heard the brother say, "Hey man, this nigga bitch musty and shit."
Right.
And nigga turned around. What the fuck, dude? Dude, fuck go to fucking hell, man.
I don't know what the fuck's going on with Barbara Proud, but her fucking underarms are on fire.
They're reeking.
Yeah, that would make me get out. What are some alternative reasons they could have been fighting? Because we got to do the full investigation. We just can't assume it's racist. Though it looks racist, it could have been what?
The wife could have been like, Jamal, just turn around and leave. And he like, hey, Margo, what do you mean? Who's fucking Jamal? You know this guy's name? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, right.
Why the fuck do you know Jamal's name?
And
Jamal said, this nigga turned his hat to the back. Hey, my nigga, I'm just saying, bro.
Hey.
Dude, fucking A, dude.
What's up, Nate Burleson? Hey, that was some WWF shit for sure. Hey, that's funny. You know what else it could have been?
What?
Hey, What if the security guard was stealing from him? What if the white couple was swingers and the security guard kept coming through and fucking his wife, but not bringing nobody for the white man?
Stealing box.
It could have been, hey, what's going on, Jamal? Hey, look, me and my wife and I were swingers. You know what that means? That means you swing a woman my way, and I swing one yours. But right now,
you ain't been doing no swinging, Jamal.
Right now, the only swinging that's going on is you swinging by my house, fucking my wife, and eating all the strawberry toaster strudels. What if he was a swinger and he didn't swing a woman his way? Is that worth the riot?
Hell yeah. Nigga, you ain't holding up your end of the bargain. You swing by the crib, but I can't swing by yours. Nah, nigga, I'm swinging on you when I see you, bro.
You got to bring somebody else, another woman, to smash the guy whose wife you're smashing.
You can't have swing in a swinging relationship. you can't have.
You gotta have a swingee with you. If you don't have no swingee with you,
you can't just be a swinger.
Without a swingee.
Not a foot in a swingless relationship. You gotta bring a swingee.
At what point is it taking advantage of shit? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh man, that's hilarious. Hey, what if a nigga, what if a dude wanted to be a swing? I'm a swinger, but I don't have no woman. I just got prostitutes.
That's funny, nigga. Yeah, but I brought a bitch with me. That shit, $20.
What's your name, nigga?
Cinnamon.
All right. Luxuria.
Luxuria. That's funny.
This is my wife. Luxuria. This is my wife for the night.
Hey,
that's funny, nigga.
But that is a fight-worthy offense. If we're swingers and you keep fucking my wife and you ain't bringing no woman for me to fuck, that's one.
Yeah.
Another one.
I'm beating your ass on sight.
If you use my bathroom, boo-boo, you flush the toilet, but when you get up, it's like little brown, you know, at the top of your ass.
Dingleberries, nigga.
Yeah, it's like you leave a dingleberry on the edge of the back of the toilet seat
and don't wipe up.
We turning the docks out.
Yeah, I'm beating the brakes off you on the docks, man.
Yeah, it's reasons to fight. It ain't always got to be racist.
Hey, Peter, hey, yo, Pete, why you tripping, nigga? Fuck you, Jamal. You know what you did last week. You know what you did. What are you talking about? You used my fucking bathroom and left a dingleberry spread on the back of my toilet. A dingleberry spread.
Yeah, you left an ash. It's like your ash just the back of my toilet.
Got up, nigga.
You ash just my toilet. Nah, you ever been in a situation, a brawl that big over something racist?
I broke up some shit. Yeah, I was in the in middle school. I was involved, and unfortunately, man, unfortunately, bruh, in LA, man, sometimes you have these issues with black and brown fighting and shit like that. So it was like a little race war in my middle school, where the Mexicans and the blacks. It was all bad, man. But yeah, man, this is just some ignorance that I'll say the Mexicans and the brothers, we was on some bullshit, and we was fighting each other for that. But I haven't had too many encounters with white boys, honestly. I remember working at the Dogs, and I was breaking up some racial shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't the cause of it. I wasn't part of it. I was doing security. And I had to break it up. You've been involved in that type of thing.
Oh yeah, I have. I've been in a racial riot. It happened at a track meet. A bunch of sprinters got into a fight.
Sprinters?
A race riot.
A race. You beat me one more time, nigga. I'm beat your ass.
10 sprinters jump 10 long distance niggas. So a lot of people that race.
The 110
rioted against each other.
Fighting the 100-meter dashers.
Hilarious.
The 110 hurdles and shit.
I'd
be faster than you if I had to jump over these motherfuckers every time.
I've never been in a race riot in school, but I have had to fight because I was black. Same thing, Southern California, it's the black and brown thing.
Unfortunate.
Prison politics always make it to the streets, and even regular guys who don't bang sometimes have to fight
Hold up and down.
non-black gang members because people who aren't black think that everybody who is black is from the same gang, or they don't care. They just trying to kill a nigga that day.
Right.
I've been on the receiving end of that. One time I was dribbling my basketball in front of my crib. Car full of cats pull up the street. See me, I got one crutch in a basketball. They see me, cut the lights off and try to dome me.
Damn.
That's just because I was black, not because I was banging. But so I've been on the other into some violent racist stuff in my life for sure.
Yep.
Hey man. But so how do you deal with that? How do you deal with that and not make it jade the way you look at white people?
Man, you gotta live life, and you gotta just be places. I've been to a lot of places where I've seen white people be very kind and very regular. When I say very regular, meaning like just like being like regular human beings. So I don't sit here, if I get into it with a white dude or a group of white guys, I don't take it out or sum it up as a whole race. I know there is a such thing as white supremacy and the dominant society, which are white people. I understand that. I don't look at every white boy or white woman and think, oh, the enemy, racism. Like for example, there's some people who there's probably some white boys and watching that shit yesterday on the docs and didn't get involved because they're not racist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Assuming that this whole thing was because of race, because I wonder if the security guard was a white dude, if they would have jumped on him.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, they might have. They looked like they was a little drunk.
Yeah, so I feel like, I mean, we've seen enough fights on Instagram and stuff like that, even in real life, being bouncers where you see two white boys go at it. Do you remember we went to go eat at the this burger spot in Hollywood? Me, you, and T Murph.
Right.
T Murph and I think somebody else, one other person, and the two white dudes at the bar fighting.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a long time ago, bro. I'm talking about maybe 10 years ago.
Really?
But nah, yeah. But there was white boys. I mean, white boys fight. White boys get drunk, and this was a spot, like he said.
Right.
It was like a pier situation, like a not a holiday, but it was a place where on Sundays you go hang out. Like these dudes they had swim trunks on, board shorts, flip flops and shit like that, shirts off, drinking beers. They was having a good time, and they was probably taking shots and everything, tequila, all that shit.
Right.
So they was on one. So I feel like it because you're white and you're black and you all fight, it automatically becomes racial. Automatically.
Right. Definitely.
And so as a group of black people seeing a white 2 or 3 or 4 white dudes jump on the black dude, they could just be jumping on them because the first homeboy who's white was fighting the black dude and they helping him jump him. They probably would have did the same thing to white boys, but because the dude was black, it's automatically a racial thing.
Right.
And so and I'm gonna keep it 100. If I saw that there too, I might dive in the water too and swim across. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm already on the dock, I might get the slide niggas too, man. Because I ain't gonna see. Where I'm from, I don't just see a brother, even if I don't know him, just getting beat on. But even, well, let me ask you this: if it was this all black dudes, my nigga, would you get involved?
Nah.
I might just be like, oh, these is homies, nigga, fighting.
Yeah,
or this might be some gang shit.
Yeah,
you know
but I mean, we got gang politics.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I've been involved with an event where somebody I knew who was publicly an outward gang member was getting into a fight with other people from another gang.
Right.
So this is at a bowling alley, right?
Mm-hmm.
But these two gangs are rivals.
Right.
I'm not a gang member.
Yeah.
So my first instinct was to go help.
Of course, that's your homeboy.
Then my cousin grabbed me. And then he said, oh, no, don't jump in, bro. This some gang. You ain't got nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
He told me that.
Yeah.
And then he came with somebody else that's from the city I'm from, and he was there, and he didn't jump in.
Nah.
And he rode there with the dudes.
Yeah.
So some stuff, when it comes to black,
that decision might have changed your life, bro.
You can't just put your hands. That's what got Tupac killed. You can't just put your hands on people in Southern California, specifically gang shit, because if you jump in, you're automatically on the side of their enemy.
Yeah. And so you by yourself next time at the movies with a chick by yourself, they gonna remember you, nigga.
Oh, they gonna.
I'm a nigga that niggas see me, they gonna remember me because I'm a big ass dude. You too.
Yeah.
Nigga, but that's a nigga from the bowling alley last week.
Exactly. So you supposed to stay.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you stay out of stuff like that, man. You can't put your hands on people here. Period. Point blank.
Right.
And but say I'm by myself and I get into it with a gang member, that's different. Beat the dog shit out that nigga.
Yeah, this ain't gang shit. Yeah. I'm a civilian and you a gang banger and you disrespected me.
Yeah, don't let nobody bully you. I don't care where they from. You as a man, you got to stand on your own too. But if it's two gangs fighting, even if it's a cousin.
Yeah.
Now I ain't gonna let nobody kill my family.
No. I ain't gonna let you stomp him out.
Yeah, you.
The fight is over. I'll help break it up. But I'm not gonna get involved. I'm not throwing no punches.
Period. Point blank. Yeah, that was an interesting situation. But there's rioting, especially since Reconstruction, which is right after the Civil War. This is something that's been taking place a lot in this country, race riots. I'll name a few. You do the research and tell me what you think about it. The first riot, national riot after Reconstruction, was sparked in Detroit. It's called the Detroit Race Riots, where local whites attacked the black side of town, meaning everybody in the town, women, children, kids, because they were mad that the government had a draft into the Civil War, and they blamed it on black people.
Man, stupid. 1863, right?
1863. They rioted for the same reason. The New York City draft riots in 1863. The Memphis riots. This happened in 1866. The Memphis riots. Let's see why the Memphis riots happened. The Memphis riots happened on one late afternoon, May 1st, 1866. The long broiling tensions between the residents of southern Memphis, Tennessee, erupted into a 3-day riot known as the Memphis Riot of 1886. This riot...
1866.
The riot began when a police officer attempted to arrest a black ex-soldier, and an estimated 50 blacks showed up to stop the police from jailing him. Accounts vary to who began shooting, but the altercation that ensued quickly involved more and more of the city. The victims initially were black soldiers, but the violence quickly spread to other blacks living just south of Memphis who were attacked while at their homes, schools, and churches. All of these things being destroyed. That's the Memphis riots of 1866. I hate people who do shit like that. If you're going to riot, at least keep it where it's at. You're just going to go start attacking random people who haven't done that. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. The New Orleans Massacre. This is a massacre, people.
Same year, man.
1866. The New Orleans Massacre, also known as the New Orleans Race Riots, occurred on July 30th, 1866. The riot was typical of numerous racial conflicts during Reconstruction. The incident had a special significance. It galvanized national opposition to the moderate Reconstruction policies of President Andrew Johnson and unsheared and much of its more sweeping congressional Reconstruction in 1867. The riot took place outside the Mechanics Institute in New Orleans as black and white delegates attended the Louisiana Constitutional Convention. The convention had reconvened because the Louisiana state legislature had recently passed the black codes and refused to extend voting and rights to black men. Damn. Anyway.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Man.
Race riots.
Racial wars and all that. It's crazy, man.
It's been happening, man. I don't know what to say about it, man, because, I mean, we've evolved. You know, my definition of racism is a little bit different. I fight for all things black, but I believe racism is the competition for wealth and resources between groups of people. And the reason I believe that this riot happened is because some of these people were black business owners that conducted business on this dock. So they had something to protect. They had something to fight for.
Right.
Would this have been an issue if it happened in the hood in Montgomery by a dope house?
Nah.
I don't think this would have been it.
This was a commercial area for all people to come to, especially whites, and that's why it's such a big thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, crazy thing about it is, we've seen 2 riots in our lifetime, right?
We've seen, yeah. So
we've witnessed on in the news like Ferguson and stuff like that, but we've had at least 2 in here in LA.
Right.
And that's the Rodney King situation.
Rodney King, yes.
And then
shout out to Candace King. You know who you are. That's Rodney's daughter.
For sure.
Yeah, I grew up with her. Go ahead.
And then it's all good. And then the Black Lives joint, last year or 2021. You consider that?
I don't consider that a black riot, the Black Lives Matter riot, because it's an LGBTQ company.
That's what I was getting out. I was bringing it up.
Nonprofit,
what you thought about it. Because, I mean, of course, I think that to me seemed like that was supposed to happen. Like that was like someone structured that to happen.
So when that I'll give you an example of Black Lives Matter. Like around the time that Tony Baker's son passed, rest in peace to Tony Baker's son, love and respect to y'all.
Absolutely.
My cousin was murdered like the same week or within 2 weeks of the situation that happened with Tony Baker. and he was murdered by the Pasadena police.
Okay.
So they had a rally. Black Lives Matter held a rally. Bam, which I thought was dope. At the time, I had information that said they might have been fugazi, but I didn't know for sure.
Right.
So they have a riot in Pasadena at a park called La Pintoresca Park. If you've never been to Pasadena, that's a historic park. Bobby Fischer used to go to this park and play chess every morning when he lived in Pasadena. Okay, historic park. Now that Bobby Fischer died, the Bloods took it over. It'd be a lot of Bloods at this park.
Right.
It's like one of the hood parks of Pasadena.
Right.
So they have a Black Lives Matter rally for my cousin, supposedly, who was shot in the back 3 times running from the police. He didn't even have shoes on. He didn't have a belt on. He was running, holding his pants, and they shot him in the back. When he went to the ground, they put their knee in his back and they made him bleed out and they murdered him.
Damn.
Right. So Black Lives Matter did this rally. They had the news there. They had all these publications there to give this thing like front page local news.
Right.
Accessibility.
Right.
They did all this shit. Then they left. Now, who they sent out was a bunch of gay people. It was dudes with pink mohawks. It was a weird mix because it was all the Pasadena Bloods.
Right.
Which was like, well, it wasn't all of them, but it was a couple hundred Bloods out there. Then there was a bunch of Black Lives Matter warriors who were all pink mohawked.
Damn, clap.
Same-sex dating.
Clap cuts.
Vigilantes.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? They were vigilantes, right? So they came out there, they cheered, they was doing all kind of awkward stuff, doing cartwheels and slapping each other. Bitch, we support each other. Bitch, it was tough gay dudes out there protesting for a dead black male who happened to be in a gang.
Right.
So they raised a ton of money off of things like that. But after this happened, my cousin had 3 kids.
Right.
They wanted to sue the Pasadena police. His kids no longer had a father, so they couldn't, who's going to feed these kids?
Right.
I look online and Black Lives Matter is a $3 billion company. At least they've raised $3 billion in finances because of the deaths of black kids or black people in general.
Right.
They didn't help pay for my cousin's lawyer. They didn't give the kids no money. They didn't do anything for the family.
That's crazy.
So they were able to come and
they just got money off the cause, off the ribbon.
Bro, what if somebody you knew died and and somebody other than the family benefited off of that? You know what I mean? Like your cousin dies and Nike comes and benefits off of that. They make a shoe and create tons of revenue. The shoe could be the death experience. What happened to them? They make that experience a marketable product that they could sell and raise money based on.
You get nothing.
And you get nothing. Here we go. Everybody's wearing these shoes named after your dead cousin.
Right.
That's basically what they do.
Damn. Yeah.
That's basically what they do in this foul.
Cold business.
I don't know how we got to Black Lives Matter, but it's always cool to see us take justice.
I brought it up because about the rights.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I felt like it didn't last that long, and it was kind of like, it felt weird, Black BLM.
Change your name to what it really should be. Black Lives Mattered, because you didn't give a fuck when they was alive.
Damn.
You should change the name of your organization to Black Ghost Lives Matter, because you only give a fuck about a nigga when he's a ghost. Ooh.
Ouch.
Yeah. You shouldn't have to do a seance to talk to your victims. Maybe if y'all would have put more money into the community while people were alive, it wouldn't even be no need for the organization. Maybe if we celebrated people accomplishing great things, we wouldn't have to appreciate them when they were dead. We could appreciate them when they were alive.
Boom.
We got to stop letting these people make money off of black death. That's why I said a couple months ago, you shouldn't even be allowed to be a street gang if you don't have life insurance.
That's funny.
To be a part of the gang.
Yeah, man.
If we could benefit from death, I know this sounds dark, but if Tyrone getting murdered by the police meant $1.5 million
for his family.
And
that's really putting it down for the set.
Poverty would be eradicated immediately. There has to be repercussions.
Every gang banger G should have a life insurance policy.
For sure.
As soon as you get jumped in the gang, you should go open up a life insurance policy.
If there were repercussions for local government, financial jail, for local insurance companies, they would put all the money into the hood we needed to be okay. We wouldn't be fighting over nothing because we would have something.
Okay, gangbanging's a non-profit organization, my nigga.
The police should have to pay us every time somebody dies because of a crime. How did you let this happen?
Right.
If you go into Walmart and die, Walmart has to pay you. Aren't cities under the jurisdiction of their local county police departments and city police departments? How come we gotta pay? And the police don't.
Right.
I'm not talking about that punk ass 25,000 victims of crime stipend that they give away every once in a while if you can prove it. Right. I'm talking about in general. The police should have to pay us for crime. They should get charged with not keeping us safe.
Negligence.
If you're a father and your kid is the victim of a crime or does something, the kid isn't held liable for it. The parents got to pay liability for that, depending on the crime.
Right.
But the parents have financial responsibility for what goes wrong or what happens to their kid. Why don't police have to pay for not governing us correctly? Why don't politicians have to pay for not governing us correctly?
Good question.
Why can't I write you a ticket, Dan?
Dan. Yeah. Your procedure's been off. You know what I'm saying? Your conduct has been trash. This is what I think of your service.
But you know what was crazy about that boat situation? That's how life works, right? Because the fight started. Ooh, I burped. Oh shit! All that came out. Yep. So the fight started, and it was started by the white guys, obviously.
Right.
You know, they got it popping off. We did all that fighting, and at the end, the dude with the chair is the first one to get arrested.
Damn. Yeah. He had a weapon.
Yeah.
But still, yeah. That's crazy. They was fighting when the cops was already there.
Would you have used that chair?
Me personally, nah. I feel like I could do damage without the chair.
You feel like you would have slept somebody?
Now somebody had a chair too.
Right.
Oh, I'm picking the chair up too.
So racist chick hits you with the chair during a race ride. We're at war now. What do you do? Is it wrong to hit a woman if she's a soldier on the other side?
I'm a big ass dude, so if a woman hits me with a chair, I'm gonna take her and I'm gonna throw her in the water. I'm gonna kick her in the water. Nigga.
You got time to do that?
I mean, I saw niggas dragging motherfuckers in the water. Like, bring your ass over here, nigga. Yeah.
So you gonna keep dragging people to the water?
The women.
Okay. What if while you dragging her, somebody gonna hit you in the back of the head?
Chair. Boom.
Hey.
No female. Here's the thing.
A woman
is it wrong in the race riot?
Or just in general, you're at war.
You're at war.
Because that was war.
This ain't at the movies or at the laundromat or at a grocery store you see it, you get into it with a woman.
Right.
This is war, whether it's a race war or whether it's a civil war. It's a war.
It's a war.
Are you not going if you shooting at the ops, at other soldiers from the different country or whatever.
You run out of bullets. Everybody run out of bullets. You drop your guns. Now you're in the middle of the battlefield.
And it's a chicken.
It's you and a 60-year-old Russian woman. And this is to save the country.
I'm socking the dentures out, my nigga. Bing. Bing.
Bing, bing, bang.
Yeah, it's war.
It's war, yeah.
Yeah, at this point, ain't no such thing as chivalry.
No.
Gentleman shit, nah, not at all.
No, you got to know when to be a savage.
I'm body slamming granny.
One of them women got two-pieced. One of them got two-pieced. Shout out to the brothers that took their shirt up and ran up. That was cool.
Yeah.
Y'all really showed what being a man is all about. Standing up for something bigger than yourself. That was super cool.
Yeah.
Would you tell on the white guy that attacked you? Is that snitching? If you tell on your enemy after a race riot, is that snitching?
I'm a civilian at this point.
Right.
I'm not telling. I'm letting you know what happened.
He was there. He was there. I was there.
I was talking to the nigga, and then the nigga got mad because his wife told him that she had gave me some slide in a few weeks ago. So he ran 18 yards away and tried to push me into the water.
Yeah.
He tried to sock push me.
Sock push.
You know, he ran over you know what I'm saying, like a mush punch. And then that's where it kicked off. I threw my hat in the air to let the niggas know it's on the cracking, it's popping off, and we got busy. So
after the fight, if I'm fighting and there's a bunch of black people that stood around and didn't watch, what do I do didn't join in? What do I do to them?
So socking them too.
You sock out bystanders.
Now here's the thing: If I'm fighting and I see somebody with a camera on the outside, I might slap the camera out of his hand and or sock him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I might lose in this situation. You gonna stop filming if I lose, or you filming regardless?
Right.
Win or lose. Now I don't like that, my nigga. You're not gonna have me on World Star, getting knocked out.
Right.
So even if I win, I'm probably gonna feel some type of way, and I'm probably gonna knock you out.
So what is a man supposed to tell his woman to do in a situation like this? My first instinct is, if I'm fighting, my woman needs to go to the car and get it started and grab the pistol.
And swing
just
back
keep
around.
it in her lap. Keep it somewhere close where if I need it.
Right.
But don't join in on a fight, especially if it's mostly men.
Ladies, if you see niggas fighting, do not join in.
Stay out of it.
I ain't letting you. They was jumping on you, baby. Now fuck all that. Let me get jumped.
Because if you jump in and somebody folds you,
somebody dying.
Somebody got to die.
Going to jail. Now it becomes
I'll kill the snow cone nigga watching if my girl get knocked out.
Chichiro man, nigga.
Somebody got to die.
Hey, my girl gets socked out in a brawl. Somebody got to die.
Period.
And I might even ask no questions. I'm going to jail.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Now, because now it's something different. Now it's not a melee.
Right.
It's a homicide. Because if you fold my lady, bro, it's gonna be problems.
Women shouldn't participate in gangster shit. It ages them. They're not built for it.
Right.
It's too much stress.
Mm-hmm.
How can you let a nurturer watch a potentially deadly situation? Don't get me wrong. Some women are just as vicious as men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if a woman is into some gangster shit, biologically, she can't even lactate. Gangster shit closes up lactation in bitches.
Yeah, you can't breastfeed.
You're going to have a milkless newborn if your woman is out there catching fades.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. You catching fades, your baby going to have to be on Similac. Yeah.
Yeah, that's women shouldn't be fighting, especially amongst men.
Nope.
You know, my girl has to go to the car, and then I proceed to do what I have to do.
Yeah. You see me getting done for it, shoot off in the air.
What about your children? You got 2 young boys. They're both 17. What do you do?
When I was 17, if my boys like me at 17,
they going.
Yeah, they going. If I came out in the parking lot and my pops was getting into it, squaring up with 2 niggas,
right?
Oh man, at 17, hey bro, I would have loved that, because at that point I got a perfect time to fight, and I won't get in trouble.
Right.
Dad, you about to get folded, man. You about to get jumped on, man. So
you about to get your ass.
And it's for my pops. I'm showing out.
Yeah.
Watch this, pops.
Oh yeah.
I've been in the gym too.
Look what I've been working on, Schmitty.
Right. Yeah. Nah, at 17, man, I was strong as hell, man. I would have been. I was young. I was stupid. And I would have definitely got it cracking with my pops if my pops was on that shit.
Right.
Fighting outside, got to get into it. If my dad, I was the type of son that my dad be like, oh, son, go get him.
It's over.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Say your son is 13.
I was a big-ass 13-year-old, but still, nah. But at 13, you big. I was a big dude. I was like,
but you're not. You can't do nothing with no grown man at 13.
Nah, I'm gonna get dumped on. He gonna dump me. Matter of fact, I used to be part of this group, and I was in high school, and we had a mentorship group.
Oh, okay, like a singer, it was mentorship.
No, nah. It was like a Christian mentor group for like the inner city kids, and I was an inner city youth.
White church.
It was everybody. So we had white counselors, black counselors, Samoan counselors. You know what I'm saying? And all different races.
They just thought you was gonna be a gangbanger.
Not me in particular.
That's when you was wearing khakis every day, right?
Khakis every day. You know
they thought you was
do-rags and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pendletons and shit like that.
This nigga said do-rags, and he wasn't trying to be. For those of y'all don't know, Jada used to be an essay.
I think it's an essay. I wore pomade and flowers and shit, nigga. Yeah, I brushed my hair backwards and shit like that. Nah, hell no, fuck that. So I got into it with one of the counselors. He might be watching this right now because he still be watching. We still keep in touch a little bit. And we got to wrestling. He told me to do something. I was like, man, I'll do it in a minute. He'll not do it now, man. And we was still joking, but you could tell he was a little irritated. I was cracking too many jokes, and he was trying to get me in line. He was a super cool counselor, white dude.
Yeah.
But and he was only like 24, right? We got to wrestling. Man, he lifted me off my feet, bro. He lifted me off my feet, dog. Slammed me on my back so fast and so hard. Pause. Yeah. I couldn't do nothing, and he held me down. Like, he pinned me down. I couldn't get up. And mind you, I'm bigger than him. I'm like 6'3",
Yeah.
I'm 6'3", about 215, 220.
Yeah.
He all like probably 200, 195, 200, about 5'11", 5'10". And he slammed me. And I couldn't do nothing with him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's wild, bro.
Grown man strength.
Hold on one second, my mic. You keep talking.
I was about 15.
Damn it.
You got the mic in the chokehold.
Oh, shit. God damn it.
Is it strict? Hold on.
This shit tripping, dog.
You want to go to a commercial or some shit?
Man, I can hold on. We're gonna get a
Yeah. He got it. Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, man.
fuck you niggas. I know y'all laughing at me like
All right. It's all good. We got it. We got to it.
So you let the little white man put hands on you.
Basically, he did. And it was, but it's all good. He did it with love. He had to show me. This ain't about white and black in this situation. This is about young nigga and a grown nigga with the grown man strength.
Somebody said Craig got dementia. Fuck y'all. My shit went loose on me. My shit went lucid on me. Man, I've been to some black white fight situations, man. Not a riot, but like I told y'all, everybody knows that I got beat up by this white boy named Josh Niederhauser.
I didn't know his last name. Niederhauser. Something.
Niederhauser. He's
an actor, like a TV show bully name.
Thank God, because he's addicted to meth now. You got what you deserve. Nah, fuck you. I'm just playing. But Josh was a cool white boy, man, and I got beat up because, first of all, I'm 12. I'm 11 and a half, actually. 11 and a half. He's 13. All right? 11 and a half, he's 13. This motherfucker Josh already has a skull tattoo. He's an 8th grader. He has a skull tattoo already in the 8th grade. If I'm lying, anybody that went to school with me, please comment. Sierra Vista Junior High.
That nigga...
Josh Niederhauser, right?
That nigga was a greaser, nigga.
Straight, he was a tough white boy.
The outsiders, nigga.
At the time, I'm 5'7", $135. Josh is 5'4", $160.
Oh, he's shorter than you.
He's shorter, but he's one of them stocky, athletic white boys, right? And Josh can't still whoop me. I'll beat the dog shit out of Josh. If you don't believe me, somebody find him.
I'll show you.
Hey,
I'm sorry, guys. Good to see you. It's been a long time.
He and I cool now. I wish nothing but the best for him, but he can't whoop me no more. But that junior high, he could have got me. You ever been? So look. So we get in a fight because at my junior high, we had this shit called All Stars. Okay, All Stars is basically where everybody in your PE period 1 through 6 votes the best players in each sport to represent that period in a tournament of periods.
A tournament of periods, nigga.
So Josh and I was the best athletes in our PE class, 3rd period. So I break my pinky playing tug of war at a church picnic, and now I have a cast on my finger, and I can't play in the All-Stars for this particular. I can play, but Josh tells everybody not to vote me in because my finger is broken.
Right.
So I immediately run up on Josh. You bitch ass nigga. When I see you after school, I'm gonna fuck you up, and I push him in his face.
You mushed him.
You
mush punched him.
So he's like, all right, Craig, you know what it is. After school. At the spot. It was this corner we used to fight on at Sierra Vista Junior High on Badillo. I forget the street that crosses this shit, but we met at that corner. There's 200-300 people there. Josh has his crew full of white guys. I got my crew, me and the homies, and one future stud, Muffy. Muffy had 3 kids, became a stud. Cool as a breeze.
A future stud named Muffy. Yeah.
So I'm riding.
That name is fitting, my nigga.
So I'm riding my bike. Rick Wood is in front of me. He'll tell you. He watched me get my ass whooped. So when we riding our bikes, we hit that corner. Josh is standing there. I get off my bike. I walk up on him. I push him again. And he says, you know what, dude? I don't even want to fucking fight you, bro. I said, you know, you damn right you don't want to fight me.
You hear that? You get excited. Oh, he don't want this.
You damn right you don't want to fight me, Josh. Cause I'll fuck you up. And my dad's a killer. Not me, but my dad's a killer. Even though I have shot the pistol once. I ain't gonna tell you where and when, but I have went live and it wasn't very good how I did it. I didn't hit nobody, but
you shot at them.
Yeah. Scared myself more than the spectators. Anyway. So Josh pulls me off the bike, says, I don't even want to fight. He turns and acts like he's gonna walk away. When he turns to act like he's gonna walk away, I go to get back on my bike. As soon as I take my eyes off of him, he pivots and he booyah tries me. Bing!
That nigga hit you with the whop. And you say he turned around like he was about to leave and came back and hit you with
hit me with the whop. He hit me so many times. I thought I was getting jumped. Motherfucker hit me so hard. I mean, I've never been hit this hard, this many times, this accurately. Everything was landing. He threw punches behind his back that hit me.
He threw no-look punches, nigga, and landed?
He got me.
You said, fuck you to say earlier. Go ahead.
I got boo-bopped. I got beat up. Josh got me. Ran home, hopped on my bike, rode home, tears in my eyes, and that's how I got by Josh Niederhauser.
I thought you had. It's another part of that story, right?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, man.
I don't want to admit to a crime on camera.
Okay, I heard that. Nigga, statutes limitations.
I wiffle ball batted him. The homegirl found out where he lived, and I wiffle ball batted him.
on his porch.
Could have went to juvenile hall.
Yeah, it's all good.
But one thing I will admit is this. Look, man, this white boy, even if it was a fair one, at that point in my life, I couldn't have whooped him.
Right.
Sometimes you can feel in a nigga punch, you can't do nothing with it.
Oh, yeah. The first punch, you like, oh, shit.
Yeah, like,
that's more than I've ever felt.
So,
balls.
Yeah, so that's why I was excited to see this riverboat situation.
Yeah.
Because it's always good to see somebody stand up for justice and get a just outcome.
Right.
Yep.
Because he was definitely unjustly jumped on.
For sure.
All bad.
But my ass whooping was just.
Oh, yeah, he was tripping.
Yeah. Somebody said Craig lost to a German guy.
Niederhauser. Happens, nigga.
Hey, man, just because you black don't mean you got hands. Let's keep it a buck. I done seen some goofies.
Right.
Throw punches.
I can show you a dozen videos right now of grown-ass men in their 30s, nigga, in their late 20s, like having to square off one-on-one fight and no one's getting hit.
Right.
No one's getting hit.
Right.
Nah, nigga.
Thumbs down. Who put the thumbs down that early, man? Call in. I want to talk to you. Leave a message, thumbs down, or tell me why.
Right.
You gonna say something goofy?
Yeah.
What happened to the other guys? Nothing happened to the other guys. They still my guys. Nothing lasts forever, though. Thumbs down, guy. Call in, man. Don't be a coward. Yeah, so what's next? What's next after this fight? How do we
I think white boys is gonna be more hesitant to jump on niggas without looking around and seeing if there's more niggas. And now folks will think this because he's black, he's by himself. Nah, if you see other black people around, he don't gotta know them. But as soon as you jump on them, just know they with him.
Right.
They with him.
Right.
You're gonna have to deal with the whole neighborhood, the whole mall,
right. Well,
the whole movie theater.
That had to be a good feeling for old boy to realize that he wasn't by himself. Because if you've ever been jumped, that's a bad feeling.
Yeah. And the thing is, he stuck in there. When the nigga pushed him, he threw his hat in the air and he was squabbing. He didn't retreat.
Right.
Even when they jumped on him, he was there. I mean, he had no choice. He probably was dizzy at that point.
He is about to light up. What's them people when you get injured?
Workers' comp.
Workers' comp is about to pay him.
Oh, they got to.
Yeah, he gonna own that security company. Yeah, that's Carl Winslow before the come up. That's 19-year-old Carl Winslow before he got the money to go get his bachelor's in law enforcement. And get
in law enforcement?
And leave the South and move to Chicago because he met Ethel on the campus of Montgomery Black College. So he met Ethel on the campus. He got his ass whooped while working for Securitas, security company in Alabama. He used that money to get a bachelor's, and that's when they got pregnant with Eddie and moved to Chicago.
Eddie
Winslow was born.
Winslow.
They moved to Chicago. Rachel. This is Eddie Winslow's start. This video is the backstory to Family Matters.
Carl Winslow Hey, nah. Hey, did you know this?
What?
You know the prequel of Family Matters is Perfect Strangers.
Really?
Balky and Cousin Larry, my nigga.
How is that the prequel?
Because, Cousin Larry and Balky lived in this apartment complex, right? And the woman that ran the complex was Harriet Winslow.
Oh, wow.
Nigga.
I forgot all about that.
Me too.
Harriet did run. She was their manager.
She wasn't the manager. She worked there.
Yeah.
She worked there. I think she dealt with the elevator or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But she ended up losing her job.
Wow.
And they talked about it because she went home and her and she talked about it amongst her husband and her son Eddie. That's messed up. They fired you. She was like, nah. I mean, they could have fired me years ago, but they didn't because they liked me.
Oh,
I
wow.
was good at my job, but time not all jobs last forever.
How many? Look, we're gonna do this whole Carl Winslow thing.
Mm-hmm.
How many bitches did Carl smash before he got with Harriet?
4.
4. Why 4?
Carl wasn't getting no ass like that. Carl
Any nigga that walked like that through the living room used to shake and did he? Right.
He did too much head. Go home, Steve. Yeah, he was a little corny, and I think Harriet settled. Now she didn't settle. She didn't settle because he was a God-fearing man.
He was winning with Harriet.
Yeah.
Harriet is not a bad looking woman. Wait,
No.
is Harriet the grandmother or the wife is Harriet?
The wife, yep.
So Carl was overachieving with Harriet.
Because Harriet, you see Harriet, the woman that plays Harriet, you see her when she was younger.
Yeah, bad.
Nigga. I said,
Carl Winslow's a 4. Harriet is like a 7.5.
7.5, nigga.
Yeah.
Carl Winslow 4, and he got better. He joined the force.
Right. He had joined. So right.
Because you never hear about Carl Winslow being a high school standout.
No, Carl Winslow didn't make no team.
Al Bundy was the man in high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Carl Winslow was the dude in what's the movie Fairy Side High?
Yeah, he was Sam's.
He was Sam. That's Carl.
Carl Winslow is Sam's.
Carl is a middle class Sam's.
And he's from Jersey, but he ended up in Chicago.
Right.
Because Sam's from Jersey. Okay, Sam's made something of himself. So Carl Winslow, because Sam's was he was a little nigga, a little chubby nigga, didn't have no athleticism. Right. He wasn't good with the ladies. You know what I'm saying? He was just a hard worker.
Somebody put the wrong name. Hey, if that is Josh, I'll beat the dog shit out of you, motherfucker. They saying that's the white boy in there saying, I'm a dog walk Craig when I see him.
Hilarious. Oh, Josh?
Yeah, that ain't him. If it is him, I will fuck you up, nigga. Call in.
Woo.
I ain't forgot that ass whooping you gave me.
Yeah.
I will beat the dog shit out of you, nigga. I heard them drugs you was on, motherfucker. My boy used to serve you.
Oh, shit. He said, my boy used to serve you, nigga?
Go ahead.
He said Carl was a hall monitor at Eastside High.
He was a hall monitor at Eastside High.
Yeah. Carl was overweight, bald man with a job.
The reason, Carl was a buster. He used to let a random neighbor walk in his house without knocking every fucking day.
Yeah. And his lieutenant was it Murtaugh?
Right.
He was a savage. He was like the nigga that probably had like the bras back in the day.
Right.
The white dude. He came because Carl was cool. Carl was a nice guy, and the nice guy got the nice woman, and they had the nice family. Because even if you think about it, Eddie was a big ass little dude.
Right,
He was a big ass son, nigga.
Right.
But he wasn't that tough.
No, Eddie wasn't tough at all.
Dang.
He was always whining. Pops, what do I do when the bullies? Shut the fuck up, Eddie.
And beat some ass, nigga. Beat some ass, my nigga.
Yeah. What was Carl's favorite musician? Was he a Smokey Robinson guy? Was he a Curtis Mayfield guy? Was he a Billy Paul guy?
Ooh, Mrs. Jones.
Was it what was he listening to? What did Carl Winslow listen to when he smashed Harriet?
That nigga listened to the Beach Brothers, the Beach Boys, my nigga. Yeah.
He said the Beach Boys.
They didn't
bop 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 roll bop. That's Carl Winslow. You got me rocking and a rolling to the bop 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 bop.
He was on that shit. Now, see, Bill Cosby was on that jazz.
Yeah. But Cosby was beating pussy up, but Carl Winslow ain't never beat no pussy up.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah, because he got Harriet's whole fucking family living with him, which means the nigga don't know how to say no. You got her mama, her sister, her sister's kids, nigga.
Yeah, Little Richie.
You ain't got no backbone, Carl.
All the kids, Little Richie was soft too.
We ain't never met none of Carl's family.
Dang.
Name me a relative of Carl Winslow on Family Matters. I'll wait.
They back in Jersey on dope.
The nigga didn't have a brother, a sister, a cousin,
no
a
best
pop,
homie.
nothing.
That nigga, his only homeboy was his lieutenant, nigga.
Right.
Who didn't even really give a fuck about him. He used to son that nigga.
And low key, he might have been a child molester because he interacted with a little boy every episode. He interacted more with Urkel than Laura and Steve. I mean, Laura and Eddie.
Hey, I ain't gonna put the pedophile jacket on him.
Karl Malone, he had to be a pedophile to have a friendship that strong with a little boy that wasn't his. How was your relationship with a boy your son's age stronger than your relationship with your son?
I think this is what it is. Because Steve's dad wasn't around like that. And you know, sometimes my son is cool. He got a good head on the shoulders. He's singing and shit. You know what I'm saying? But next door is this little boy. He's always over here trying to get the attention of this family because his family is neglecting them. So that's probably why he gave him more attention than his own son. Right. But even then, that was episode 2. When Eddie was getting bullied and shit. Right. Man, I mean, how your son 6'4", nigga?
Okay, somebody corrected me. Mother Winslow was the grandmother was Carl's mom. Okay. All right, my bad.
Oh shit, you right.
You right.
Thank you. That's why we need y'all, man. We a family. We gotta stick together.
You got to hear just like at the dock. Just how you stuck up for me is how them brothers stuck up for them brothers at the dock. Keep doing that. If I say something that's wrong, don't be scared to stick up for me. I'm a black man that's just trying to make it. But don't think I'm a motherfucker that think I know everything. Correct me when I'm wrong.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, somebody they said nigga they said Orlando Brown was doing drugs in the house. Oh, hey man,
Orlando Brown was in Family Matters.
Matter of fact, no disrespect, but I gotta keep it 100, man. Hey, Carl Winslow, your youngest daughter, nigga, ended up doing porn. You know what I'm saying? And Little Richie, right? He was soft. Hey, brother Eddie Winslow. Hey, well, how much he worth?
Look, how much? 10,000. Well, at one time he's worth $10,000. At one time, Eddie was not doing well financially, Carl. We know you had that good police pension. You worked 30-something years and retired. You know, in that nice home in the suburbs of Chicago. There's no reason. Middle class black man worked for the police. There's no reason that Eddie Winslow at no time in his life should have been worth $10,000.
Not at all. Unless
Carl is a 19. Failed father and possible child molester, and nobody wants to say it. Nobody wants to say it.
Yo, Carl, you ain't a child molester, bro. I think you was trying to do your best with Steve, and Steve was just a weirdo. But hey, even 3J, what's his name? 3J?
3J.
Orlando Brown?
Yeah.
He was living at the house too, wasn't he?
He was.
Dang, man.
Another boy he's not related to. Another boy. Who was 3J? Who was he? Whose people was 3J?
Oh, I forget.
Can somebody please tell me
who was 3J related
whose peoples was 3J? That's Orlando Brown's character on Family Matters. Whose people was 3J?
Eddie loved Bussy. That's crazy. I don't believe. Oh shit! Hey, didn't he?
Hung out with Geraldo Faldo, who is gay as they come now.
Is he?
Geraldo Faldo. And
Waldo,
that was Carl Winslow's real boyfriend in real life.
Geraldo Faldo was a little cool. I mean, he's always talk cool.
Now that was an act. He was acting straight. If I'm bullshitting, somebody go look up Geraldo Faldo and tell me if he's gay or not right now. You ain't gonna tell me it wasn't no gay agenda on the Family Matters. You ain't gonna tell me it wasn't.
Geraldo
Faldo is acting like Laura. It's like Laura grew up to be Geraldo Faldo. Somebody said I'm a slide on Craig.
Cause this is all the niggas' heroes, nigga.
Am I bullshitting? Soon as you hear him talk, you know a nigga gay when you can hear it in his whisper. When that nigga go, shh, be quiet. If you can hear it then.
Be quiet. His tongue in his whisper.
Yeah, you can't see that? Geraldo Faldo didn't. He looking like Carl Winslow's dad these days.
Damn. Hey. Hey, but you do know that Carl Winslow in real life.
His boyfriend was
James Avery.
Yes. In real life, Carl Winslow.
Phil, man. Dang. Carl Winslow, Uncle
Was a
Phil.
swashbuckler.
Damn.
Hey, that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying Family Matters ain't everything we thought it was, man.
It was a great show, though.
You know what I'm saying?
I enjoyed the show.
It ain't everything we thought.
As I got older, I was like, oh, nah, Carl is a little flimsy.
A little.
Yeah. Uncle Phil is a little.
You see that episode when he was bowling? He was switching up the lane.
Yeah. Dang, as a kid, I didn't know.
You never gonna see it. As a kid. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Let's get to 1,000 likes. We have 414. Let's get there faster than later.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Sooner than later. Yeah, man. TV ain't what we thought it was.
Man,
Craig is James Avery. I love to be James Avery. He had a successful career. Shout out to James Avery. That's the pops from Good Times, right? I met James Avery at KBLA 1580. Shout out to Tavis Smiley. He fired me for bringing too many niggas to the network.
For real?
Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Oh, damn.
But I know that's one of the reasons.
Hey, damn.
Good dude, though.
I looked it up. I knew this already, but even George Jefferson, bro.
George Jefferson is,
Herman
yes.
Hemsley, James Avery,
Yeah.
Carl Winslow. They was all fathers, man.
They should
They was
spitballs at each other's with their booties. Used to do booty spitballs. James Avery and Carl Winslow used to have booty spitball contests.
A ball of tissue with their butt cheeks.
But it'd be regular size chewing gum. It'd be a whole, and so they would chew one whole pack of gum into one piece, one morsel, and then spitball it at each other.
Roll of paper,
and land it into each other. They'd spit it and land it into each other.
Spit it back. Return ass spitballs.
Make sure y'all smash the like button. But Eddie Winslow, we just joking.
For sure.
I think he got his shit together. The reason his net worth was $10,000 is because he had some type of dispute over child support.
Yeah.
And
he had to probably, hey man, that's all I'm worth.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, who said that? Hey, Dr. Miami, hoe ass nigga. I know I look like Carl Winslow, nigga. I get it. I look like his son. If they have a part 2 of Family Matters still, I'm gonna be Carl Winslow's son. Well, I'm gonna be Eddie.
Right.
No, I'm not gonna be Eddie. I'm gonna be Carl's real son from Jersey, the real nigga.
Hey, why? They should have had an episode where Eddie pulled Carl to the side and asked him if he was gay.
Dad.
Hey, Dad.
He never was that young. He wasn't that young.
When the show first started, he was.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, he was like 11, 12.
Was he, hey, Dad? He might have been, because this is around the same time Boys in the Hood.
The first episode, right, yeah. Nah, I think the pilot was shot like 89, 88.
And Boys in the Hood came out 90, right?
90, 91, maybe 92. Boys in the Hood came out probably 92. Because 90 is Bebe's kids. 91, 88, 90 is Bebe kids. No, 89, 90 is New Jack City. 90, 91 is Bebe kids. 92, 91, 92 is Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, Boys in the Hood is 91. Yep.
And Family Matters came out in 89. Am I correct?
Matters came in 89, yep.
Yep, so hell yeah, I remember like a mug, man. They need new episodes. It's some episodes they missed out on though. Eddie pulling Carl to the side and asking him if he's gay is one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
Stupid.
What would Eddie say? What would Eddie say to Carl in that situation? Asking him if he's gay. How would he go about it?
He had to be older, like high school. Hey, Dad, can I talk to you for a minute?
That's Eddie all day.
Yeah, son, what's going on?
The fellas and I were playing basketball at school, and Josh said something to me, and it kind of took me aback, Dad.
Yeah, what's that, son?
Well, he said that he saw you with his Uncle Paul, and his Uncle Paul is gay. Dad, are you gay?
Commercial break.
Carl! Harriet started yelling.
Nah, I ain't gay. Son. I think he's going to lie about it.
He's going to lie about it for sure.
And then the Harriet's going to be in the other room on the kitchen by the phone, and she's going to hear him.
Right.
And she's going to have a talk with him. Have a one-on-one talk with her husband. Like, you got to tell him the truth, Carl.
Then the picture is going to fall out of his pocket of him and Steve naked. And then Steve going to walk in at the same time and the camera going to freeze. And Steve going to be like, did I do that?
Did he do me?
Did he do me?
Nah, hey, once again, I'm going back. He ain't Carl. I'm gonna put
Carl, we talking about the character.
Carl.
We can speculate on characters.
Go home, Steve, and wait for me.
Did I do that? No, you know what, Steve? What's his real name?
Jaleel White.
He from Pasadena. Shout out to Jaleel. Marshall Fundamental. He went to Marshall Fundamental High School.
Reginald Ville Johnson
is his real name.
No, that's that's Carl Winslow. Reginald.
Yeah. You also seen him in what was it? Die Hard.
Die Hard.
And what else?
He played a cop in that too.
He did 3 things that changed his life: Die Hard, Family Matters. He never had to work again.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen him in other things, but just booking those 2 roles, he's a Hall of Fame actor.
Hall of Fame, yeah. Family Matters alone. Die Hard alone.
Is he the best father in the history of television?
Oh, Bill Cosby.
Bill over Carl?
Yeah.
Really?
Hold on. Head of Fade. Theo Huxtable, Eddie Winslow.
You know what's crazy? It feels like they're the same dude.
Yeah, I know. Right. Why the kids are so busterish, man?
That might be the most evenly matched.
Eddie Winslow
might get him.
Or Theo Huxtable.
Eddie Winslow.
They both turned out to be big ass niggas, man.
We both know Bill is whooping Carl.
Yeah,
is Harriet whooping Felicia?
Ooh, Harriet whooping.
Harriet is going dog Felicia.
You think so? You think she gonna dog walk Claire?
Harriet?
Claire had. Yeah, they both had attitude, my nigga.
Claire definitely had attitude, but
they both had attitude. Damn, I might have to give it to Harriet.
Harriet looked like a Ruthie Bolton, and for that alone, I'm giving her the. You know who Ruthie Bolton is?
No.
Ruthie Bolton is a WNBA basketball player that looked like Evander Holyfield.
That's a Teddy Ray laugh.
You don't know who? Oh yeah, that is Teddy. For those of y'all who know Ruthie Bolton, please put her in the chat so y'all can see what Ruthie Bolton looks like.
Ruthie Bolton,
WNBA player. Ruthie.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yes, you do. Dang. Yeah.
Yeah, Ruthie Bolton. You know who she looked like? What's the nigga, the blood that be beefing with Mozzie?
The blood from Sac
that beefs with Mozzie.
I know you're talking about. I forget his name though. He got dreads, right?
Yeah. Ruthie Bolton looked like Lavish D.
Lavish D. Ruthie. Damn.
Ruthie Bolton looked like Lavish D.
Look like Don Cheadle, nigga.
Ruthie Bolton is a Damu. But anyway, yeah. So
we got
Laura.
Laura or Vanessa, nigga. Because Vanessa whooped Denise. Remember? Well, she was finna whoop Denise before.
Wouldn't Laura go against Rudy?
Nah. Judy would be.
Because remember, you still got Aunt Rachel.
Rudy never got old enough to be the same age as Laura.
You still got Aunt Rachel. You still got grandmother.
Aunt Rachel is going against Cassandra.
Cassandra. Who fighting Steve?
Bud too young. Bud getting whooped.
Bud getting whooped by Steve.
Yeah, Bud is the same. He's basically the Steve.
It's going to have to be the bitch from Living Single. Steve got to fight her. Steve got to fight the broad.
He got to fight Maxine.
He got to fight Maxine.
Well, her name was Pam on the show.
Pam on the show.
Was it Pam? Who was Cosby Show? Yes.
We're going to figure this out, man.
I love doing this shit. I love doing like fight matchups, fade matchups, man. Tempest Bledsoe.
Tempest is too old for Steve, right?
But she was in high school, and she was in middle school at first,
right?
So I would say she would have to go. I think Vanessa was probably the most popular Huxtable daughter. Rudy was probably the cutest,
right?
But like Tempest, and Vanessa and Denise were the most.
Oh, Rudy got to fight Richie,
right?
Rudy got to fight Richie.
You saw Rudy on the football field,
swing
nigga.
him around by his little shag,
by his little Rudy Jerry curl shag, nigga.
And the grandmother got to fight Bill's pops.
Yeah,
Bill's
mom.
Bill's mom.
Yeah, right. Bill's mom. That'd be a good fade.
Wow.
Who fighting Geraldo Faldo?
Who's fighting Geraldo?
Martin.
Who?
Denise Olivia's dad.
Oh, the dude that married Sally Fields in real life.
No, that's nah.
Oh, Olivia's dad.
Yeah, Martin.
But he's a trained killer. He's in the Navy.
He's in the Navy, so yeah.
He can't be in it. He gonna stomp the whole house out.
He gonna dog walk.
Dabnus Bricky.
Dabnus Bricky, nigga. Fighting Geraldo.
All right, fighting Geraldo. You know what's gonna happen if a Geraldo Faldo wins?
Who? What? That was his favorite.
Coercion, nigga.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Eric. Oh yeah, she was Pam. Yep, Erica Alexander. Pam Tucker.
All right, cool. Yeah, what about a Living Color versus Martin?
Oh. No. Yeah, that would have to be Fresh Prince versus Martin. In Living Color was too many cast members. That was like they had a whole team over there, nigga.
Martin can look okay, so
Martin really can fight though.
Yeah, okay, so Fresh Prince versus Martin. Okay. So regardless of how well Martin can fight, he's too small.
Too small for Will.
So Will is dog walking.
Will 6'2", nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
Jazzy Jeff versus Cole. That's the fight.
Jazzy Jeff versus Cole.
Jazzy Jeff.
I'm gonna give it to Philly. Yeah.
I'm gonna give
Cole was short and stocky, my nigga.
He was short and stocky, but he been acting his whole life. He's a real thespian. That don't make him a buster. I'm just saying, Jazzy Jeff.
Hey, you heard the stories about Cole and Martin. How they didn't get along that well on the show.
And they were supposed to fight a few times.
And Cole, that nigga, he Martin didn't want that. And he was like, because Martin was jealous, because Martin was the star of the show. He said, but I've been acting since I was a kid, so a lot of the girls that Martin was messing with, I had already been with.
Right.
Martin didn't like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they come in the set. He invite them to the set. They're like, hey, Cole. I mean, they say, hey, Carl. Hey, Carl.
I fuck with you, Cole, but look, man, Martin won, nigga. You were selling cars 3 years ago, so we can't.
Hey, make your
used to work on the line at Chevy, my nigga. So Martin won. So regardless if you was fucking, I'm just saying.
That ain't how you start, is how you finish.
You don't talk about how you would have whooped a nigga and all that shit and you didn't do it. We love you and respect you because you are a talented person. But nigga, you used to sell cars. You was a used car salesman 3 years ago.
Tommy, Uncle Phil.
Tommy is beating the dog shit. Well, I don't know. The Uncle Phil character that's portrayed on the show is a tough dude.
Right. Even though he did this too much.
Right. Which is when he was exposing himself.
I said, oh.
But I guess I got to go with Tommy.
Move with Tommy.
Tommy was definitely selling dope on Martin. He was definitely
Tommy from Long Beach, man.
But on the show, he was definitely the bird man.
Yeah. He was slanging for sure.
It's no way we didn't know what he did unless he was selling drugs. That's what they imply. Mm-hmm. Uncle Phil was a little out of shape. I'm going.
Age a little older than Tommy.
I'm going Tommy.
Okay, I feel that.
Hillary versus Gina. This is a pivotal matchup.
Ooh, which Hillary though?
The daughter.
Oh, you said Hillary. I'm thinking about Viv.
Yeah.
Hillary versus Gina. I was thinking, Hillary. Oh, Gina beating the brakes off of Hillary.
Gina beating the brakes off of Hillary.
Sure. She's an athlete. She's
right.
an athlete.
Yes,
Nigga. She's a trained tap dancer, ballet.
Yeah.
Her and Tashina.
And she married a short, dark-skinned nigga. All the pretty, light-skinned chicks always marry short, dark niggas. It's just something about being short and dark with Jordans that light-skinned chicks love. They love
Is
dark.
Dwayne that dark? I mean, is he that dark and that short?
No, but he's darker than her. He
is.
But light-skinned, pretty chicks love short, dark niggas that wear Jordans and work hard.
Can hoop.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is in the water or what's going on, but everybody knows a short, dark-skinned, regular-looking nigga who always got a fresh lineup and wear Jordans with a bad light-skinned chick. It's just what it is.
5'10". That's short?
Oh.
Dwayne Martin. You 5'10".
Her real dude is 5'10".
No, Dwayne Martin. Gina and Dwayne. Oh, you talking about?
I'm talking about the show.
Oh, I'm tripping,
Yeah,
nigga. I'm thinking about Dwayne Martin. Not
I'm
Martin.
talking about the character.
Oh, yeah.
Is a short, dark-skinned dude with
anger
J's and a
issue.
fresh lineup, and they always have the bad light-skinned chick. It's just what it is.
Gina Waters, nigga. Martin Payne.
So Gina is definitely dog walking Hillary. Pam versus Aunt Viv is a fight.
The dark skin on Viv.
Or is it Shanae versus Aunt Viv?
Shanae dog walking any woman over there. Shanae probably got more hands than Martin.
Well, Martin as a woman has more hands than Martin as a man.
Right.
If Martin as a woman can fight like Martin as a man.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so yeah.
I think so I'm gonna say Pam versus Aunt Viv. Ooh, I think Pam winning because Pam is tenacious. Aunt Viv is athletic, but she was older. Remember that dance scene she did when
Right.
she fell. She did a great job dancing.
Right.
But in the hallway she fell out because she was too old.
Right.
Stamina and all that shit. So I'm gonna say Pam, youth.
I got one out the box.
What's that?
Al Sharpton versus Wanda Sykes. Skinny Al Sharpton.
The new skinny or old skinny? Like back in the day skinny, because he was nowhere a big dude.
New Skinny.
Wanda Sykes.
You got one?
He looked mountain. He looked fragile, bro.
Right.
Like he was like you could push him over, he gonna crack a little bit.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
Most Def to Talib Kweli.
Most Def.
You got Most Def.
That's an even one, I think.
I can see that being even.
Talib, that's even. That's now Most Def, Talib Kweli, one of them two versus Black Thought. I'm gonna go with Black Thought.
Yeah, I got Black Thought over Most Def and Talib. What about Black Thought, Raekwon?
Raekwon.
You got Raekwon?
Yeah.
Really?
You got Raekwon. He's a little stocky nigga that I think could throw hands in.
Nate Dogg or Heavy D?
Ooh.
Nate Dogg, Heavy D, head up. I got Nate Dogg.
But Heavy D was a big nigga. But Nate Dogg, I seen this nigga fight like 5, 6, 7 niggas off at the golf course.
Well, if Heavy D diddly, it's over with.
diddly.
If he diddly, it's over with. That's a hard one, man.
That's a hard one. Because Heavy D, he was a big nigga and he was athletic.
Right.
He was a big nigga that can move.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to still go with Nate Dogg. I'm thinking Nate Dogg is going to put most hands on most niggas in the industry, though.
Dave Chappelle, Obama.
Now Dave Chappelle, he under some weights.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle.
When you tell me Dave Chappelle from Dave Chappelle show, I'm saying Obama.
Right.
But Dave Chappelle after like in the last 5 years, 10 years, Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle?
Yeah.
Okay. RuPaul or Lil Nas X?
Lil Nas X. Oh no.
RuPaul 6'5".
And the motherfucker, that nigga strong looking. RuPaul.
Somebody said Nate Dogg was a Marine. That's a lot of people for Obama.
Okay.
Boyce Watkins?
Tommy Sotomayor.
Tommy Sotomayor.
I'm gonna go with Boyce.
Boyce?
Yeah.
Who y'all got? Boyce Watkins head up fade. Tommy Sotomayor.
Tariq Nasheed. Brother Umar Johnson.
Tariq Nasheed.
Tariq a big ass nigga, man.
Tariq is a fucking DN. Nigga, he's 6'5",
Yeah.
270.
Yeah.
But that'll be a good fight because Umar ain't no little dude too. He about my size.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that Tariq, I don't think Umar could do nothing with Tariq.
Right.
Somebody said Robin Williams. Bernie Mac.
Robin Williams versus Bernie Mac.
Yeah, Bernie Mac a dog walk Robin Williams.
Come on, was it Solomon?
Yeah. That's crazy to even put that together.
Right.
Bernie Mac is a savage. Okay, we got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Kemp.
Sean Kemp.
Crazy.
Sean Kemp.
You better go back and watch the footage.
Yeah, Sean.
Kareem was in karate and all that, bro. He fought Bruce Lee.
He did. He did.
And he used to knock people out on a regular basis in the NBA. I don't know why y'all think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a punk.
I don't. I say Sean Kemp.
Why you got Sean Kemp?
He just a more physical nigga. He was physical, my nigga. I think not by a lot, but like if you ask me the matchups, Sean Kemp is shorter. Sean Kemp was 6'8".
Right. Oh yeah, R.I.P. Lil Sody, man. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, for sure.
That was an
also Heavy D as well. Heavy D and Nate Dogg, rest in peace.
To both of y'all,
man, that's a crazy loss, man.
Yeah, Lil Sody was
ones is feeling that one.
It's a dope rapper, very positive dude. I've had the opportunity to meet him once or twice.
Man.
I didn't know him that well, but you know, when I did meet him, he was cool. I know some of his homies. Right. My condolences to y'all,
sure.
Where he's from. Love and respect, man. For real, that's unfortunate circumstances. You were saying that what?
What I was saying, I was just saying, Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp, especially in his later years, he got even bigger. He got wider. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just think that if you get caught at the end of one of them punches, though, from Abdul, that might be a problem.
Right.
From Kareem, but I think overall, I think he dip him. I think he's stronger probably. He might be stronger.
I don't know, man. Kareem is a trained martial artist, dog. You just think he looked like a buster.
No. I promise you, it had nothing to do with him. It's who you said you go up against. If you say he will go up against Tim Duncan, I'm saying Kareem.
I got Tim Duncan over Sean Kemp.
Nah, I got David Robinson over Sean Kemp.
David Robinson, Shaq.
Oh yeah. Here's the thing. I think that Duncan is a great basketball player. He don't come off as a nigga that will fight.
They said Joe Rogan, Big Jaw.
Ah shit, Joe Rogan.
Ben Wallace.
That nigga. Here's the thing. And I ain't no hoe, nigga. Joe Rogan's a trained fighter.
He is.
He's been fighting He's been training for 20 years, bro. There's nothing I could do with that nigga. And on the street, he looks like nothing because I'm a lot bigger than him. That nigga, I can fight. I can street fight. You know what I'm saying? But even if I try to grab this nigga and slam him, nigga, he gonna put me in a fucking submission somewhere. You know what I mean? Now, I know, I'm smart enough to know I don't got nothing for that nigga, man.
Ben Wallace, David Robinson.
Oh, Ben Wallace, David Robinson.
Somebody said to hear more Craig Smith. Hey, to hear cool, but I dog walk to hear. Period. All them dudes get dog walk. I love him though, but man, nah. That don't mean he a buster because I might miss and he might get me out the way. But I dog walk Jade. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I dog walk anybody. Just like I could be dog walked.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be it's gonna take some time to dog walk me. But I'm gonna keep it 100. But if a nigga but you a big anybody that's 250 plus had a chance with a nigga that's 300 plus.
Especially ex-athlete 250, man.
A nigga that know what he's doing with his hands. Hey. Like I also know my limitations. My ego can say, nah, nigga, ain't nobody. Craig, I'll sleep Craig.
If you probably can.
I could. But if I get sleepy, not sleepy. If I get tired, nigga, that could be all she wrote. I've been fighting before, not all my life. I ain't fought in a long time, but I've been in enough fights to where I'm like, damn, man, I'm glad I knocked this nigga out because I'm getting tired.
Yeah,
I've been doing security on the road for 4 years before I was doing the Big Josh shit. I've been in scuffles where I'm trying to get this nigga off stage and he not going, so I got to lift this nigga. I'm really in the back. I'm really backstage scuffling with this nigga. And after a while, nigga, the security of the venue helped me out, and I'm over here tired. Nigga, like, oh shit. Ugh.
Yeah.
If I can't get you out of there with 1 or 2 punches, but most likely I can. You know what I'm saying? Then it might be a tough day.
It might be a tough day. That's real spill. I used to bounce.
I think say I was sleep Craig. I'm 6'3", 220.
I don't give a fuck. I'm 6'3", 260. Nigga, what that mean to me? I don't know what you got a big nose, a red cousin that with big ears. That's a buster because that ain't me. I'm so tired. You nigga, what's happening?
Right. And chances are the niggas that be like, I'll sleep this nigga. Those niggas can't fight.
Yeah, man. No, it's for real over here.
I know. You know how many niggas follow me? That's bodybuilders and professional boxers. Them niggas don't talk like that.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? They be like, hey man, they don't want no smoke.
Somebody said Blaze sleeping Craig. It can go either way, man. Yeah, it can go either way, man. I am not no easy one, man.
Yeah.
So,
when you get this big, bro, I'm betting on me all the time, and knowing I can lose. I'm not exempt from losing, bro. I don't know no real nigga that ain't never lost a fight.
Somebody said Rizza Islam Debo. Rizza Islam is 6'4". He a big dude. He
Debo?
trained versus Debo.
Come on.
Yeah. Rizza Islam about 6'4", 6'5", about 235, 240, but he in shape and he trained too though. Don't let the haircut fool you. He is not to be taken lightly. You're not running up on him saying nothing without no consequences. RZA,
I still give it to Debo, Tiny Zeus Lister, but but RZA, now he's not no easy. You're not running up on him.
Somebody said Dozy versus Charlie. Charlie's a physical guy, but Dozy's also a physical guy. Charlie my height, and he in good shape though.
Small nigga.
He 230, 235. Dozy about my height, probably weigh about 205.
Yeah.
Hey man, that could go either way. I don't know who I would bet on.
I wouldn't bet, but I will probably put my money on Charlie.
Yeah,
I hate to say it, Dozy. I'm saying I fuck with you for sure. And honestly speaking, that don't mean shit. I wouldn't be offended if somebody told me that I think such and such could beat you, Big John. I'm like, okay, that's what's up.
Hey, I don't give a fuck, man.
Hey, because in reality, wow, you ain't. I got homeboys who I grew up with. I'm like, hey, nah, this nigga fade you, bro. I seen them fight. I seen you fight. Y'all both, it'd be a good fight, but I think he get you.
And somebody said Craig versus Brandon. I mean, Brandon is a trained fighter. He fought for 14 years, but if I catch him, he going to sleep. But just like vice versa. I mean, that motherfucker, he could really fight. So, I mean, shit, nigga, you going to have to earn whatever you get from me, period.
Yeah.
I done had no busters on my show. For those of y'all who trying to create controversy, I done had no punks. Niggas may have not seen eye to eye on shit, but you know what I'm saying? I didn't have no busters or no punk dudes around me. Just because you don't see eye to eye with somebody, don't turn them into a bitch.
Right. Oh, no.
Somebody
said Minx versus Jay Ali.
That's a tough one. I'm going to go with Jay Ali because he's an older guy. Minx is young. But Minx is a big youngster.
Big, strong nigga, yeah.
And he ain't no punk, so you're going to have to work to get him out of there. But I'm going to always go with the experience.
Yeah.
You know.
Ali, I think Minx going to be a little mad at me for saying this, man. But Jay Ali, maybe.
Jay Ali got a lot of.
He got that.
He's a killer. Let's just keep it a buck.
He's a strong nigga, man.
Jay Ali's a killer. I'll be playing with him sometimes. I say some shit and I can see in his eyes like, nigga, one day that ain't gonna be cool what you just said, nigga. And you gonna have to deal with this.
Right.
He one of them niggas. You gonna have to deal with me later on, nigga. That's Jay Ali. So yeah, he ain't no bust. Duncan
is versus Faison Love. I'll go with me, man.
They said Duncan is a soft mark. I know. BL. I don't know about that. I don't know E Boogie. I don't think Duncan's soft at all, man. But whatever you say. Snoop versus Dre. Dre,
nigga.
Now, if you said Snoop versus Lisa Leslie, that would have had me in a conundrum.
That's a 60-40.
But Snoop versus Dre is a hog. You don't hear no stories about Suge slapping Dre and running up on Dre. Wasn't nobody punking Dre. Dre is a hog, man. You better realize.
Hey, some bitch ass nigga said Big John versus sleep apnea. Hey, Big John, nigga, so far so good.
Nipsey Hussle versus
undefeated.
Nipsey Hussle versus Snoop Dogg is a good one. I got Nip, but that's a good one.
I got Nip.
Sure. You know, Nip. But I mean, I'm not saying that with confidence because they both. I love both
versus Bosco.
Bosco.
I got Bosco.
Bosco.
Yeah.
Snoop versus Martha Stewart. I got Snoop. Somebody said Snoop don't fight.
Brent Taylor versus Sling Johnson.
Craig Smith versus Crip Mac. I dog walk Crip Mac. They said Craig Smith versus Crip Mac.
Not even question.
I would. Yeah, you got me fucked up.
I wouldn't even be around. No disrespect. No,
it's all love and respect. But we talking about some mano man shit. Nigga. Yeah, come on, man.
Knowing how to punch, knowing how to slip.
Just because you a Crip or a blood don't make you more of a man.
Pac versus Spike Lee. Who the fuck? Come on, Gold Crown. What's that? Gold Crown man. You said
Ja E40. E40 a big dude, Ja.
He is.
E40 6'4", probably 280, 290.
Yeah. I'm gonna dip that though. I'm gonna go ahead and dip on him. E40. I would never fight one of the legends of Cali, man. West Coast legends, man. Hip hop legends. If you ask me, wouldn't want to do that, but I'm betting on myself, man.
Somebody said Craig versus Jamar Neighbors. Here's the thing: Jamar be training. So when the,
Hey, I just see this nigga doing pull-ups, nigga, with his legs out forward. The nigga's a cross trainer, nigga.
He in shape.
CrossFit.
In that boxing ring right now, man, he probably got me in a street fight. If I can get my hands on him, you know, I got me. But you know, Jamar is in shape. Shout out to Jamar. He is savage.
And I saw some earlier. It said Big Job versus Faison. Love Faison, but I'm gonna win that.
Yeah, Faison too out of shape.
Yeah. It said Big Job versus Blaze. Hey, Blaze is a big dude. He's taller than I am. I'm bigger than him in weight because I didn't gain a lot of weight. Me in shape, me and him probably around the same size. That's a tough one. Once again, I'm always bet on myself. I know what I could do, and I know you're gonna have to knock me out. Yeah, me getting hit in the face. I got a big ass head, bro. So that's not gonna be enough.
Craig versus Method Man. Craig versus Tony Baker. Those are two good ones for me.
Big Job versus Craig.
Man, I give Big Job the advantage. He bigger, but if he miss, it's gonna be a problem for him.
Craig know how to fight, man. I done seen him. So like I said, I'm gonna bet on myself. But with that being said, ain't too many niggas I know that I rock with that I want to be in the alley with fighting against some other niggas in this nigga Craig.
Hey, we gonna
Not
get it.
Because he's my nigga. I got a lot of homeboys I love like brothers, man. But niggas I know is gonna be putting it down physically, nigga. Knocking niggas out is my nigga Craig. So
we didn't been there together. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Stone Cold versus Craig. Here's the thing. Stone Cold a big strong dude. How tall is Stone Cold, Steve Austin?
I think he about 6'1", 6'2".
Okay, and he was what, 290, 280?
Yeah, around there.
Him in shape, he got me.
He's strong.
He just a big strong dude.
WWF niggas, it's fake. But you had to do all the jumps. You got to do all the fake punching. You know how hard it is to punch with full effort and really not hit the nigga?
Oh, my God.
And you still kind of getting hit, too, when you get landed on and slammed and shit. You got to – that's just tough. Niggas be getting surgeries and shit like that. They be breaking and tearing shit.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, he got some hands. They say he looked like me a little bit. Little Terrence.
Terrence Delane?
Terrence Delane.
Yeah.
Now, that would be a good fight. Terrence Delane versus Jamar Neighbors would be a great fight.
Ooh. Terrence got hands. Jamar got the more size and muscular. Why he's more muscular. But Terrence ain't skinny either.
Terrence a strong dude.
Yeah. And he got hands, though. So, honestly, a nigga with hands.
He about to start fighting. I think he's going to start fighting at 154.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's dope. I'm there. I'm watching.
Oh, yeah. Anything he got going.
Oh, what? Camera in the way. Billy Sorrells versus Tevin Campbell. I'm going Billy.
Billy Sorrells ain't no bitch, man.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand. Billy was trolling y'all with that whole situation.
And on top of that, y'all joked a lot about his sexuality and all that shit and him being soft. But that's what you would do when niggas is bagging, and his homies bagging. Billy ain't no bitch.
They said
Billy
Craig versus
sure.
Whack 100 and Big U. I ain't gonna speak on none of that. I mean, shit. I ain't speaking on no gang shit. You got me fucked.
Yeah, we're asking about no gangster niggas. Don't ask me about me versus no gangster niggas because them niggas that really feel some type of way if I say this. Yeah. All I'm knowing, I ain't losing. I'm just saying I ain't losing. You know what I mean? And these are two older niggas, man. Both the niggas are a lot older than us. So at that point, that wouldn't even be fair, man. I ain't playing with these hands, bro.
Somebody said Pernell Whitaker versus Craig. Come on, you can't be serious.
Come on, man.
I don't have a shot against Pernell in the ring.
Not in the ring.
Outside the ring, if I grab him.
Yeah, if I get you in the hole, nigga, if I'm able to get you and slam you and put my 300 plus on you, pause, it's over, my nigga.
Corey Holcomb versus Earthquake.
Corey Holcomb. Earthquake is not. He's a out of shape dude. Bless his heart, but he don't look like a nigga that's out there fighting.
But he was in the military.
Wrong. Oh, he was, huh?
He was in the Air Force.
And forgive me, brother Earthquake, big homie. You might be a savage. I would give it to Corey.
They say Big U versus Alpo. I'm taking Big U. Big U is a physical specimen type of dude.
45 to 55. Ain't fucking with Big U.
Nah, hell no. Let's see. Unless it's a trained fighter type.
Unless it's like a.
But he was a trained fighter too.
Yeah.
Like Michael J. White. I got Michael J. White.
Michael J. White.
Over Big U. I got Mike Tyson over Big U.
Yeah, no, I was talking about niggas in the industry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, niggas in the era in that age. But Michael J. White fought. They around the same age. Michael J. White ain't nobody fucking with him.
They said Craig versus Logan Paul. I'll dog walk you, Logan Paul.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sign the contract.
You in shape?
Sign the contract. I've been sending the contract over. Would you sign the contract? Man, give
Not
me a
right
couple
now.
minutes. Look, here's the thing. Logan Paul is in shape. Right now, he'll get me at this very moment.
Yes.
But if I train, I got a shot.
Yeah, you did.
He ain't going to sign the contract. Would you whoop LeBron?
LeBron? In shape, yeah.
Yeah.
In shape. In shape. And that's a big ass if. But like, I'm not to keep it 100 outside of a regular street fight. If I'm grabbing a nigga, slamming them, that's my best bet right now.
Right.
All right, but in real life, if I'm boxing somebody, jumping around, hopping around the ring, boxing, you got to be in shape for that. Like I'll lose just on me getting fatigued, and I know this about myself. I'm out of shape. I'm in the gym now working out, but I'm still not in the place where I could be fighting niggas.
Oprah or Ayana Van Zant?
Ayana Van Zant.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oprah's a little older now. Ayana's younger than her.
Is she?
I think so.
Okay.
You know what? Let me. But the tenacity though. But Oprah from Color Purple, nah.
Somebody said Kevin Hart versus Scruncho.
Scruncho, what?
Scruncho.
Hey, they around the same size, but not really. Scruncho is just a shorter dude. He's wide in the motherfucker. Scruncho, I did a sketch with Scruncho years ago at a boxing gym, and he played a blind boxer. And I'm watching this nigga do combinations. He's hitting heavy bag. He's hitting mitts. There's not too many niggas, and I don't know any comedians.
I don't either.
Too many comedians. I don't know too many comedians. Name me a comedian, famous comedian that's fucking with maybe Mike Epps. Maybe I ain't seen him fight, but I heard he can. I heard he liked to fight too. Yeah. But I know Scruncho got real hands and he got real power. He under 3 plates. He knocking 3 plates up easy.
Scruncho was on 4 plates.
Yeah, 4 plates. There you go. So
4 or 5.
I don't see too many comedians. You know what I'm saying? That's around his size. No one his size is fucking with him.
There's one white boy that could probably give him a run for his money. He was a professional fighter and he's a comedian. I'm forgetting his name just because I'm saying it. He actually had like 27, 28 fights.
Oh yeah.
But that don't even mean it's a guarantee. But I mean, you know,
Scruncho can fight, and he's strong than the motherfucker. He's just short.
Yeah, Scruncho don't play with that man.
Yeah. So Kevin Hart don't have a chance.
No, not at all. Yeah, Kevin Hart will mop Cat Williams for sure.
Yes.
See, Kevin Hart will mop most comedians.
Kevin Hart, yeah. Cat Williams is a hilarious comic, very talented. He not beating nobody. He's not beating nobody up. He might. I put Brent Taylor up against Brent Taylor a mop Cat Williams.
Yeah, Brent Taylor a mop Cat Williams. Yeah, but Brent Taylor is another killer. Mm-hmm. He got guns bigger than him.
Right.
But who? Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle. They said meta world peace all day.
That'd be a weird one because Kevin. I'm gonna say Kevin, but Dave is so much taller. He got the reach. But I just feel like Kevin's a better athlete. Kevin's an athlete, and I feel like he's been training more.
Right.
I know he trained in boxing a little bit.
Right. Somebody said Craig versus Flame.
Hamburger versus Damon Wayans. Damon
Wayans a dog walk hamburger.
Damon Wayans is the size of a professional wide receiver or a strong safety. When he played, when he was in, he played a quarterback in what movie is that? The Last Boy Scout.
The Last Boy Scout.
Yeah, that nigga's athletic. That nigga can run. He's strong. I'm putting Damon Wayans up against a lot of niggas.
Heck yeah, me too. Man, with that said, man, we've been talking about who gonna whoop who. The main thing on the fight subject is I'm glad to see public shows of solidarity
amongst black people.
That was really dope. I couldn't wait to get here today and talk about it. I'm gonna go into more details about the case this week as more details are released. But check this out. We're gonna be in August, Texas. Austin, Texas, not
August 18th and 19th. Austin, Texas.
At Rose Coast Comedy Club. Yep. Me, Big Ja, Ken Edwin. I think Brent may fall through.
Yep.
So come through and support, man. Buy those tickets. They're selling fast. Get those tickets, man. One show Friday, one show Saturday.
We slanging jokes.
Man, we slanging jokes and we doing it for you, folks. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yep. Ken Edwin, Mr. Get It From God himself. Craig Facts.
Gawd.
Yes, sir. I'll be there. I'll be in attendance, man. 18th, 19th, man. We got hella jokes for y'all. Tap in. Buy the tickets right now. Rose Coast Comedy Club in Austin, Texas, 18th and the 19th of August. All right? And then on the 20th, we in San Antonio. San Antonio, Texas on the 20th, the same lineup, bro. Let's get it cracking.
Hey man, I'm about to put the link to it in the chat. Give me 1 second. I'm about to put the link in the chat, man. Make sure y'all come funk with us that day. It's gonna be so much fun, man. I promise you, you won't want to go away. Let's see what this is. Hold on. Here we come. As I mess with my flow, time to get it started. You know what to do. Somebody said Emu versus Craig.
Emu?
Ja Martin versus Craig. I don't know who you are, buddy.
John Martin?
Yeah, I don't know who Ja Martin is. Y'all see the link right there. The link is right there. Purchase that link to the show. This is the tour link, man. Purchase it. Come get a laugh.
Michael Jackson versus Big Ja. I'll beat the shit out of Michael Jackson, man. All due respect and rest in peace.
And last week I did an hour-long show where I just did basically like a comedy rant for an hour, and people liked it. So I think I'm gonna start doing that once a week.
Ooh, Scrunch on Reggie Carroll. That's not a fight that should happen though. That's gonna turn into something else.
Yeah,
that's gonna turn into something else, man. And shout out to both them brothers. They both funny comics, man. I know both them brothers. I'm going to say Scruncho though, but that's a fight that should not happen.
That's a cold one. That's a banger right there, because Reggie Carroll's a savage.
Yeah.
That's my guy, too. It's hard for me.
Right.
Yeah, Reggie Carroll, that's a hard one, man. But yeah, I think I got Scruncho, but I don't, you know what I mean? Who knows?
It said Ken Edwin versus Tommy Lee Jones. Old ass Tommy Lee. Hey, don't get it twisted. My nigga Ken can fight. My nigga Ken he just got glasses. He need glasses. Other than that, nigga, Ken ain't no bitch at all.
Not even a little bit. Ken one of them niggas that go overboard, actually.
Yeah.
He the type of nigga knock your daughter out. Like,
right.
What this little bitch this your daddy little bitch, and then whoop you.
Yeah, watch this, nigga. Make you fight him.
Craig versus Apollo Creed.
Sam Jackson.
You talking about Action Jackson or Apollo Creed, though? Because the Apollo Creed is a boxer. I can't whoop the boxer.
Nah, nigga.
But Action Jackson in real life, I got a shot.
Carl Weathers?
Somebody TP said Ken or Buster. Prove it.
Right.
You say Ken or Buster, prove it. A woman named Michelle just called in live. Call me back. Bye. I'm going to call you back, baby. Don't trip. I see y'all calling. I'm going to call y'all back. We're going to wrap up this show, and I'll be back. I'm going to be calling y'all this week.
Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Sylvester Stallone.
Schwarzenegger.
I think Schwarzenegger big, but fighting.
Can Sylvester really fight?
Sylvester, yeah, he trained.
Craig versus TK Kirkland. TK Kirkland too old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Too old.
He's a big dude, though.
He can get you out the way, but no, he's 60-something. I wouldn't fight him anyway. He's a legend.
Yeah.
Vladimir versus Craig. What's Vlad? Oh, Vlad TV. I'm dog walking Vlad.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm dog walking Vlad. Tupac versus DMX. Tupac. I don't know. That's a tough
DMX?
one. Yeah.
I'm going to go DMX. DMX is a little bigger.
Nah, they about to.
We're on the same side.
The same height.
I like that, though. But I think DMX bite, nigga. So I think.
Right.
I think.
Craig versus Duncan Craig. I got me versus anybody.
As you should.
What you mean?
It said Craig versus Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon too small, man.
Matt Hoffa versus Nick Cannon. Nigga, Matt Hoffa is 250 or 235, 240. Between 235 and 250.
Craig versus Compton AD. Now, that's a good one because AD, me and him around the same size. He bigger. That's a good one. I'm going to take me, but I mean, shoot. AD a big old dude.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah, that's a good one. That'd be one for the ages. For real.
Chris Brown versus Patrick Cloud. Ooh. I know Patrick. That's my guy.
Patrick ain't no buster.
Yeah, but Chris Brown is a bigger dude.
Somebody said DMX. I dog walk DMX. You got me full.
DMX too small, man. Now, mind you,
but DMX a real shooter, though.
And not saying right. We just talking about fighting, and I'm not even saying because you smaller or bigger, the smaller man's gonna lose because the other guy's bigger. I'm talking about a big nigga that can fight
and move. A big dude ain't even got to fight. If he can move and has athleticism,
right,
he gonna be able to take that punch 9 times out of 10. All you gotta do is take him to the ground.
Arnold versus Webster.
Webster got some spinal shit going on. Yeah. So and, Arnold gonna dog walk him.
Arnold gonna fuck him up.
Pat, a martial artist, but he taking the L. Kai Cenat versus Duncan.
Ja versus Jelly Roll.
Was Jelly Roll the producer?
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is. This sounds familiar though, but me, man, I'm mopping that nigga. I don't know. Yeah,
Jelly Roll, the producer.
Ja versus Appetite. Hey man, I'm gonna win, man.
Big Ja versus Aaron Donald. I gotta go with Aaron Donald right now.
Ooh.
I mean, if you catch him on the chin, it's over with for him.
And here's the thing, in a boxing match, me and he's also in shape. He probably got better win, more explosion, and the younger dude. I'ma still want to go with myself, but on the football field, I have no chance. And I play football, but I ain't played football in 20 years.
Right.
Not 20. It was like 15. But with that being said, out of shape. That nigga's the best D lineman in the country, in the world. Probably definitely top 5 of all time, honestly. He's unguardable. Aaron Donald. My ego wants to say me, but realistically, this to be as humble as possible and realistic as possible. Aaron Donald. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Aaron Donald ain't losing to most niggas. Even
Usher versus Tyrese.
Oh, Tyrese.
Head up fade, they fight. Tyrese. Usher versus Tyrese.
Tyrese is dog walking Usher.
Tyrese is dog walking. I don't know, man.
Tyrese is dog walking every R&B singer but possibly Tank and Jaheim. Every R&B singer, my nigga. I'm Tyrese. I'm putting Tyrese up against.
What more have you? What did he say?
What more do you want from me? Yeah.
I guess I can.
But
see
I think
Tyrese.
Tank is a smaller nigga, but Tank is a nigga that.
Somebody said Craig versus the Game. That's a good one. I got me. I ain't scared of no gangster rappers.
Yeah, nah.
I'm a comedian, but I'm not scared of no gangster rappers. If we get in the ring, it's different. I got me. But look, Game been training for years.
Yeah.
So right now he might be in better shape than me because he can afford better trainers. He's always boxing.
Ja versus CeeLo Green.
CeeLo too small.
Yeah. On top of that, what was
that's like an adult seal versus a baby seal.
Hey, on top of that, hey, right now I know a nigga that got fat, bro. But I'm a savage under all this fat, nigga. I'm Terry Crews, The Rock under all this bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I got hands, nigga. So any nigga in the industry, unless it's Michael Jai White,
yeah,
or a former fighter that's acting now or some shit.
Sidney Poitier versus Harry Belafonte.
I'm probably gonna win this, man.
Sidney Poitier versus Harry Belafonte. When they fit, I ain't gonna say.
Belafonte used to be cut up. Hey, Sidney and Bill used to be running their ass off in the movies.
Right.
Athletics, nigga, like Uptown Saturday Night Live, and the other shit was what the fuck is the other one? Something about the way it is, or not the way it is, but like I forget the name of it. But they was running around. They was you got to be in shape to be doing the movies they was doing back in the day.
Erykah Badu. Jill Scott
winning because she's too big and she's tenacious and she's from Philly. She ain't no hoe. Now Erica ain't no hoe either. She's a smaller chick. She's from Dallas or Houston, one of the two. But and she thick as hell too. But Jill Scott is letting us know, because the people we thinking of, the Jill Scott we thinking of is the beginning. It was like, I am cooking breakfast. Nigga, we watch her. She got a video online talking about like the way the things are now in society on social media, and she banging on motherfuckers.
Right.
She ain't no hoe.
Right.
And she didn't put some weight back on too. I say Jill Scott.
You say Jill Scott.
The question is Erykah Badu versus Indy Iree. I think Jill Scott and Angie Stone have to go Rumble.
Jill Scott, Angie Stone might be a good one. Hey.
I still go Jill Scott though. Alicia Keys, Beyonce.
Ooh,
yeah,
man, yeah. That's if we just go on the deepness of Jill Scott's voice, I got to go with Jill. I mean, I got to go with
Beyonce.
No,
they both got deep voices though. But yeah,
Beyonce is an alto, but Alicia Keys is a tenor.
Okay, I say Beyonce because she be dancing so much. She's very physical.
Right. Her
physicality might make her put her over the edge.
They said Queen Latifah or Leslie Jones.
Ooh.
Never
mind. Who you calling the bitch?
I'm not a bitch or a hoe. Here we go.
One from New Jersey.
Right.
Ooh.
UNITY. You gotta let them know.
I'm gonna go with Leslie.
Michael Jordan, Clyde Drexler.
Ooh, Michael Jordan.
Why?
Just because I think the will to win is a little greater. That's a good one though. I think Clyde, Dominique, Michael. I think those are the three greats.
Ben Wallace, Karl Malone.
Oh, Ben Wallace. I think he got a little bit more hood. A little bit more hood. That might give him. They both big ass strong niggas.
Right.
But and Carl is a country big strong motherfucker. He ain't no hoe. But I think Ben's gonna got a little bit more gangster than that nigga do.
Orlando Brown Rasby.
Rasby for sure. Rasby for sure.
Really?
This is the physicality, nigga. The dancing ability.
Ellen Raven Simone.
Ellen Raven Simone. Raven Simone. Yeah.
They said Carl. Somebody said Ben. Jay-Z, Dog Walking Craig, forgetting that Beyonce. How'd you know I got a Beyonce?
Nigga, you been in one of your shows, nigga.
Yeah.
You almost had a chance, too.
I did. I had a shot with Beyonce. A lot of people.
Rasheed Wallace versus Big Ja. Nigga, I'm beating the... No, I'm winning. I don't want to be disrespectful. I'm winning.
That's hilarious.
I got to get in shape, nigga. So this is so I can stand on what I say.
They said Ben Wallace got 15 brothers and sisters. I know them some big motherfuckers. The Wallaces.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, the Wallace. Yeah, they he look like he come from a family that shared underwear. You better not throw them drawers away.
I flip them on the side and give them here.
All right, man, we're going to wrap this show up, man. We've been on bullshit today, but we love you for listening, man.
This has been fun.
Heck yeah, man. We got some exciting changes coming. Look, if you got a product you want featured on the show, you can do that. But we're changing up how we do it.
Yeah.
You're going to have to sign up on the website next week. The way it works is you send us your product on consignment. We charge you a small fee, and we'll sell some of your shit for you.
Yep.
It's got to be dope, though. It can't just be T-shirts and merch and stuff like that.
There'll be some other shit you can do with it.
Let's work a deal. Be
product.
featured on the Comedy Press, which is still going to be on Caffeine. You'll have access to our email list of over 1 million emails. We send emails out once every month and a half or 2 months showcasing the new products. Mm-hmm. Whether you're an artist, whatever you do, a musician, let's work a deal.
Yep.
Let's do business together.
Yep.
Some of you guys don't have time to sit in the trenches like me and talk all day, but I do. Mm-hmm. Make sure you fuck with me.
Yep.
Also, man, August 31st, we're doing an exciting event. Me and a bunch of influencers will be in studio, and we'll be using some of these Cooler Master products to show you how they can change your gaming experience. Make sure you watch. And buy the tickets to the show. August 18th, Rose Coles. 18th and 19th, Rose Coles Comedy Club, Austin, Texas. And then San Antonio, Texas will be at Upstage. Purchase all those tickets before they sell out. If I owe you something, get it from Gawd. Gawd. Gawd.